Hey guys, it's Tina here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a makeup transform with Tina video. I thought I would pick a color and I thought, you know what, purple is a color that I don't reach for too often. So I thought I'd have a play around with some new products that I got and do a makeup tutorial for you guys. I don't know exactly what look I'm going to do yet. I'm just gonna probably just wing it and just play around with some purple colors and like I said, some new products I have. So I'm gonna start off with my base. I'm going to be using this Cinch face cheater. I've used it for the last like 2 weeks. So it's like a moisturizer and illuminator in one. So I'm just going to squirt it out and just apply it all over. This is really nice because it gets quickly absorbed into my skin and then it leaves that sort of like radiant, shiny, dewy look. Look at that. And now for some extra glow, I'm going to try this Hollywood Flawless filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I haven't used it yet, so I'm just going to pop it on. It has a massive wand, so I'm just going to maybe just apply it to the high points of my face just for extra glow. And then I'm going to just use my fingers to just press it in. Oh yeah, I am looking really glowy. I feel like the lighting is almost blinding. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. This color is Punjab. So I'm just going to blend it out with a brush first and just apply this all over. And then I'm going to go in with my beauty blender just to soften it up and make it look really flawless. Whilst I'm doing this, what's been happening with you guys? What did you guys get up to during Easter? I went back to Sydney and I went to see my family. And my mum keeps like asking when I'm gonna have kids, and she keeps hinting it, but not really hinting it because she's pretty much directly asking me about it. She's like, oh, you know, my friends have grandkids and you know, I want to smell babies. This baby smells so good. I just want to hold them. And yeah, she's pretty much asked me like, when are you and Alfred gonna have babies? And it's not like I don't want to have babies. I just want to, you know, set my life up and eventually get married first before having kids. But my mom's just like, just have a baby, and like, whilst I'm still young, I can take care of it. And so she's really funny. I'm gonna quickly correct under my eyes with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Corrector in Peach. I'm gonna pop a little bit of it under my eyes. That way when I apply concealer on top, it doesn't go like grey and ashy. So just blend that out. To brighten up and highlight, I'm going to use the Born This Way concealer. I have not used this in so long. When I went back to Sydney, I bought back a whole bunch of makeup and I was like, oh my gosh, how did I live without these products? I used to use this all the time. And now I'm just using it to just brighten up the center of my face and highlight, blend it out. When I was back in Sydney, I got to see Coco, my 3-legged furry baby, and she was just so cute. And you know what, I realized like I've had her for like 12 years this year, so like 12 human years, so she's actually quite old, and it makes me sad because small dogs like her generally only live up to like, I think like 14, 15 years, so I only have her for a few more years, and it just makes me so sad. Like in Singapore, I want to get another dog, but then I don't know if I can commit another 15 years to a dog. You know, it's a lot, right? And, you know, Mum's like telling me to have babies and I'm like, maybe I should get a dog. Like, I just need to get my life together. I'm going to set my base now with the Wowder powder from Glossier. So I'm just going to do like a mini bake under my eyes, the center of my face. And I'm going to apply it over my brows as well. Just going to set that because I'm going to move them to my brows next. And I find that if you don't set your brows and you have like foundation or concealer over them, when you use your brow products, it kind of shifts and moves underneath, so it doesn't stay as long. So I always like to just powder my brows as well. I'm going to quickly dust any excess powder off. You know what, I just realized I feel like my skin's gone back to matte. Like all that illuminating moisturizer and the Charlotte Tilbury thing did nothing for me. I feel like I just need to pop it back on top again to get a bit of highlight because I'm looking quite matte now. Moving on to brows, I'm going to be using the Benefit Brow in number 4. Now lately I've been loving the sort of like brushed up strokey brows. So I like to fake in like little hairs at the front. And this is how I do it. I just use the brush that it comes with. And then I draw little strokes, probably a little bit more inwards. Just about there, just really light ones. Like so, and then I just continue moving along. So I do that for the start of my brows, and then once it gets to like the middle, I just fill it in like normal. So I just use small strokes. And I'll just go in with a clean brush and just like blend out everything. And I feel like I need the stroke to be a little bit longer. Just go over a few strokes. Then I go in with the Innisfree Browcara. It's like a brow mascara. It's like a really fine one and it's brown. So then I just like coat my hairs with this just to lighten up my brow hairs and also kind of make them stand a bit more upwards. Make them look a little bit bushier because that's so in right now. You know what, I wonder if thin brows will ever be back in, you know, because I look back at my photos, I'm like, ugh, what was I thinking back then? And imagine in another like, I don't know, 5-10 years, we're gonna look back at our photos and be like, oh my gosh, our brows were huge. Next, I'm just going to quickly clean underneath up with a bit of concealer. Alrighty, my brows are done, voila. They look a little bit thicker, a little bit bushier. You can see some hair strokes. They look better, I think, far away or in photos, because when you look up close, you can see like, Tina, you've clearly drawn on your hairs. Anyways, for eyes, I'm using the Super Mario Uemura eyeshadow palette. It's actually got some cheek colors too. So this has a few purple shades that I think will be good for today's look. And plus, look, there's like Super Mario characters, like look, the mushroom, the flowers. Like, how cute is that? It also comes with a little eyeshadow brush. Should I use it? Should I attempt to use it? Nah, not gonna use it. I'm just gonna go in with a more expensive brush. This is the Tom Ford eyeshadow brush in 11. This cost me a bomb, okay? I remember when I first started makeup, I was like, yeah, I want some Tom Ford brushes. And it cost me so much. Anyways, I'm going to go into this purple shade. Now, I don't know how this is gonna look because they're all kind of shimmery. But we're gonna go along with it, okay? So let's do a wash of color. Ooh, let's blend that out first. Gonna do a soft wash of color. Do you guys use a lot of purples in your makeup? Or what's the color that you never reach for that you're like, oh, I wish I could pull it off, but I'm just too scared. And then you just stick with, you know, your normal natural browns or bronzes, you know, the foolproof colors. I feel like, you know, purple is one of the colors I don't really reach for much. Blue, green sometimes, you know, all that, I guess like all the brighter colors. I might just run a little bit of that purple underneath as well. And I might give this brush a go. On the other end, there's a smaller eyeshadow brush. So I'm just gonna go, let me show you this darker shade. And I'm just gonna sort of like work it on my outer corner. Maybe like almost use it as an eyeliner, sort of wing it out a little bit. Just gonna grab a little bit more of that darker shade and then now begin to sort of bring it up into my crease. And I think I want to create like a more rounded eye shape, so I'm just sort of like drawing it onto there, but I'm not going to diffuse that out too much because I want my eyes to look a bit more rounded. You can see both eyes have been blended and the shape of my eyes are looking bigger. I'm going to grab this side of the brush again and just go into the darker side And just sort of like darken up this crease a little bit and almost like create like a soft cut crease. Okay, I think I've decided I'm going to actually cut the crease with concealer. So I'm just going to use the concealer I used under my eyes and just like carve out underneath to make it look cleaner. Okay, this is really taking me places because I did not expect to do a cut crease today, but I ended up doing one anyway. I might just put a pink in there. I think it's going to lay a pink over the cut crease. I'm going to darken up the outer corners. I feel like I might end up looking like a drag queen after this, guys. I hardly ever do a cut crease. Just going to darken up my lower lashes whilst I'm at it. I'm going to load up my lashes with mascara. This is the Eyeko Lash Alert. I recently went back to Sydney and did a lash lift at Lash Blossom, and I just love it because look, I don't have to like apply too much mascara and my curl stays. I think I'm going to go in with lashes. I'm going to go in with this one. This is Brave from My Lashes, Petite Cosmetics. I'm not sure if you can see it properly, but the lashes are spaced out a little bit, so you get that sort of nice flare when you apply it on. I'm just going to let that dry, but you can see this pair is a little bit more like spread out and it's a bit longer, so if you're doing like heavy eye makeup, this will make your eyes pop. Also, because the band is black, you can just fill in underneath, and so you don't really have to wear like a lot of eyeliner. You just fill in the gaps underneath and you look like you have a full lash line. Alrighty, so both lashes are on. You can see they make a big difference. Feeling a little bit sexier now. Okay, I think I'm gonna move on to my lips, but the big question is, do I go all out and do purple lips, or do I like tone it down to a pink lip? Can you guys help me choose, like, okay, like pink, purple, or even like a darker purple? I think I'm gonna go with this color. I wore it in a photo on my Instagram. This is the Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy in Orchid Flare. I don't know about this color. No, taking this off. Can't commit to this color, guys, sorry. Today is the most indecisive day. Sorry, guys. We're gonna be here for a while. Okay, let's go with the other purple, if I can get it open. Okay, come on, counting on you. Don't like this one either. You look totally different. Like, if it was this color, I think it could work. Like this and that's not the same color. All right, hold up. We've got a dilemma, guys. I'm gonna find a dark purple. Whoa, what happened to my lips? Okay, Alfred suggested I do a two-tone lip because my eyes are two-tone. Might as well do a two-tone. So I'm just like knocking out the color using my beauty blender and any leftover foundation on it. I think this might work. This is the Smashbox Be Legendary Lipstick in Booked Matte. I am liking this one. I kind of look like, I don't know, like gothic, but not gothic. I kind of look kind of vampy, but not. Like a vampire taking a holiday. I feel like I could take a really good thumbnail. Okay, guys, proud. Okay, wait. I'm missing something, and it's cheeks. I have this new one with me. This is from Benefit. It's Gold Rush. It's a warm golden nectar blush. And inside, it's so cool. Look at that. It's like gold. It's got this like shimmery highlight on the outside, and in the center, it's more like of, I guess, the peachy kind of nectar and blush. I like it. It's got that shimmer in it, so I don't really need to go in and highlight. And look guys, I took so long to choose my lipstick that I'm getting a little bit oily, so my glowy skin is coming back, see? It all happened for a reason. Finally, I am going to sort of like bronze up a little bit using the Hourglass bronzer. So I'm just using a fan brush. And I'm just going to just bronze up the perimeters of my face. This went from like potential disaster to like fabulous. Real quick, real slow actually, real slow. To finish it off, I'm gonna spray my face with the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. Spray that all over. And then I just gotta fix my hair and then pose for, what the? Okay guys, it's gonna take me a while. Okay, be right back. Here is a close-up of my makeup. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's Transform with Tina video. Let me know if you prefer like a chatty sort of tutorial or you prefer me to just zip my mouth and just get on with the specifics. Anyway, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and make sure you turn on notifications so you stay updated with future videos that I post, and I will speak to you guys next time. Bye!